Paris sure had a lot of similar-looking cafes.
Yes. Who is it?
Excuse me, madame. This is George Stobart. Could I talk to you?
George, what?
George Stobart, madame. I'm from the insurance company.
For God's sake, did they have all this? I don't want to buy insurance.
No, I'm not selling, madame. It's about the gallery theft.
Oh, I see. You people move fast, don't you? This isn't a good time. I am so distraught.
Madame, Right. Now, that hadn't achieved much. Unsurprisingly, the front door was locked. Nope. Parisian spring fashion. Reminds me why I love this city. The address led me to a dead-end alley at the end of a dead-beat mall. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera's security.
Please don't touch the sign. You'll just make it worse.
Phone covers, cassettes, all sorts. The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains, musical cards, phone covers, cassettes, all sorts. Hi, I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Vera's security.
Yes, of course. It's the shop behind you.
Thank you. The name's George, by the way.
Call me Bassam. And do please forgive me, but I'm in no mood to talk. I have a resounding headache.
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing and flashing from the old sign is killing me. I thought the neon sign had potential until it broke.
Is it your sign?
No, the previous owners used to be a restaurant. But this is horrible. Adversely affecting my footfall and giving me a splitting headache.
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
Do you have any use for nail clippers?
No.
Smell this.
Whew. At least it's the real thing.
Bassam had already told me where Vera's security was. I took a good look at the sign. The wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing. I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing. Now only half the sign was illuminated. That was that would be that wouldn't work. That was almost a great idea. Almost. That wouldn't work. That wasn't worth trying. That would be pointless. That wasn't...
Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster
What? Where?
on the floor. Get rid of it.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
Come here, little fella. I was never going to catch it with my bare hands. I needed a better... That was... That would have violated the... That would... Hello, I'm...
Cockroach! I see the little beggar.
I didn't want to stay... The ashtray was full of cigarette butts. The filters were gold-colored. Very exotic. Romanov's, a Russian brand cigarette. The pack was empty. As a child, I'd always been told not to play with matches, but I never could resist. A crumpled cigarette. I tipped out the matches. Even the plant looked up. There was a huge I went to take a closer look. I couldn't catch it just by swiping at it. I'd need to entice it closer. I couldn't catch it just... There were crumbs on the floor. No wonder the cockroach was sticking around. I set down my matchbox. Cockroaches like hiding in dark places. Not a bad idea when you think about it. Cockroach wasn't going for it. I needed some bait. I needed a bet. That was almost a great idea. Nope. That was... I refused to torture the little fella, even cock. I was never... going to catch it with my bait. The box needed some... The place looked very... The stall was a myriad of retro bottle stoppers. The buzzing and flashing has stopped.
And I am very grateful. But the sign still looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? When you're building a brand from the ground up, name is everything. I need a name that makes my customers long for adventure and treasures from faraway places.
Could you help me with a vermin problem, please?
I'm sorry, until I kickstart this business, I don't really have time for ancillary projects. I need a brand. A clear message that grabs my key demographic by the lapels and hurls them into my economic bailiwick.
Excuse me?
You know, a name that sounds magical and exotic, that appeals to a yearning they only feel subconsciously.
Do you know anything about Vera's security over there?
Not really. I haven't been here long, but neither have they by the looks of it.
Why do you say that?
Rush setup, new sign, low investment, and no customers except for you.
I could take a look at your sign, come up with something.
You are like a genie from a magic lamp.
Tell me about your business idea.
This stall is going to put me through college, while giving me field experience. But the nonsense sign is working against me. It should spell a name for my shop. I need something original, yet familiar, bright and in your face, yet subtle and symbolic.
He struck me as more of an aftershave kind of guy. I decided to keep the... If Bassam knew how flimsy the sign was... I decided to... If Bassam... I've got some matches.
Always good to have.